Hey, what's up guys? Hades here. Round of 16 was crazy. I reviewed all the details in my last video. I want to break down one of the two great matches this week, as most of them were snooze fest, but the AOW PRD match was great and the 2S Vex match was great. So we're going to hop right into this and just kind of see what happened. Of course, I know what happened. I was participating in this match, but this video is not about me or my play. This is simply just good high-level IB tactics, and I'll be coaching and training you guys, giving you the what's up, my insight on the game. We are in the top right, and Vex is in the bottom left, and you can see they sent 7, 8 to the middle, and we sent about 7 when we had a mistake here. I'll reload it in a bit. And Vex actually ditches bottom, which I don't love, because you can see in the start, we have 22 participants and they have 27. So they have a 5-person advantage. Their 5-person advantage could have just been at the bottom. And if they had come bottom, they could have matched us here and just easily won everywhere else and wore us down, just because they have 5 extra players, right? And this is something you can do, like have someone who has no job to count and have them count the other side, right? And then you can compare and go, oh yeah, this makes sense, right? So here it is. We make a mistake. I'm not going to call this person out, but you know, it is what it is. 5 to 8. This is a losing position, but it makes sense because we have 5 less players at the start, right? Well, it's not loading. It's okay. They send no one home, which is crazy. Excuse me, it wasn't loading. They sent 1 person home. We sent no one home, which we had to. We cut because we're down players. So here we are, middle, 5 to 8. They actually did quite a good job holding for a significant amount of time. Terror's taking some damage. Front line's taking some damage. Losing rallies. 6, 7 people wasted at the bottom. Overcommitted for no reason. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 to 6, 7, 8. We're down 4 people in the top. But we're punishing them, right? They got support skills. They're all in. We try and deny. Doesn't work. They take it instantly. But they ditch bottom. So they actually don't even have a lead. They're down 300 forever until middle. Excuse me, not forever. Until 50 minutes, or until another thing is taken. Due to this strategy. But if they don't take this position with 4+ players, they're going to lose, right? And you'll see that the good teamwork is just the difference. There's constant rallies on Wicked. The front player is already getting burned. And this tower doesn't matter. What they need to do is stall, and we need to make a play for middle. Now you can see, because they left no one middle, we are able to rotate into their middle, right? And we're able to reinforce first, because they're actually not in a winning position anymore. They're struggling here. We're holding them neutral with high coordination. Now we have more middle, and they're losing the HP faster. This guy appears low. Calcifer's low. Newbie's already taken hits. We have 1 low here, 1 low here. Blocking reloads. And we stick, as soon as we see an advantage, we stick a landing. Now we have a player in the back lines. This is important. Right when the tower spawns, now there's a player in the back line, and we need our players to move up. A little bit slow on the rotations here. Chest used a bubble and then instantly dropped it with a rally, which is very interesting. So did Dasha. Very interesting play. Lots of solos, not wise. Waste of troops. Second, thirds, fourths are never going to beat mains. It just doesn't work that way. Gets destroyed. Both teams are doing a good job destroying reloads. Excuse me, got defended. But he dies. Oh no, it got blocked. And then boom, this position collapses. Because they gave up this spot, they now get out-rotated middle. But then we get out-rotated at the top, right? And this is where that overwhelming swarm comes in. They've taken this tower. But the thing is, anyone who dies can come reinforce this, right? There's already 5. They can clear Tim in time. He's half HP. We will get this back. It's really, really hard to hold the enemy tower for a significant amount of time. And you can see 5 people dead. And now we have one. He can come defend. We already have position middle. This is going to collapse soon. We're still holding strong here. This player base played fantastic. PK was the MVP this game, and it's because he was non-stop fighting the whole time. 4, 5, 6, 7. This is... He was moving back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So they're still down 2, but they're at an advantage. And there's an all-in. Boom. Tower has control. There's way too many people in the back. They can't even barely hit it once by the time it's taken. A couple of blocks here, and this tower is going to come back into position. So now it's 2-2 again. We're down quite a bit, 7,000, 8,000, but we're winning middle. But this home tower is going to be recaptured soon, and they're not going to have reinforcements. So they can hold this, but it's not going to last for long. And there's the middle take. 15 seconds, 10. Time. Now we have 2. Points are back to neutral. We're no longer bleeding out hard. We're down almost 11,000. We will get this soon. This was a frustrating moment in the match. These players should have been ported much, much faster. I give props to all these Vex players who invaded. They really stalled for a very long time. Here comes an invade on their tower. Don't love this play. It's 1v3. It's not coordinated, but we were desperate. Middle is locked down. We are mostly full HP, except for this player. Let me double check. Half HP, yep. And now it's easy. Vex is not organized. He dies for free. This player's half HP. He's going to die for free. And now these 3 players wasted their opportunity to take mid because they didn't wait for teammates to be ready. This tower is getting taken, attempted to be taken and denied. Tower player down. It is now 4, 5, 6, 7 to 2. Obviously, there's an all-in call. Everyone's going in. Oh, 8-2, 8-1, excuse me. And here's home. They make a big play home. There are some TPs. This was a TP. This was a TP. I'm pretty sure 1 or 2 of these were TPs. I believe it was this one or this one. There's a player off to the side with a safe reload. I don't know how this player got here. Cedric's almost gone. This was a tough moment. We have to hold this tower, or we're going to keep bleeding out points. We now hold home. We now hold middle. They're locked down. All we have to do is secure this bottom, and we can make a big play. And at this point, some of our subs have come in, and people have joined late. It's 28-30, so we're still at a 2-person disadvantage. But we've been working this far at a disadvantage the whole time, and you can see it reflected in the score. Down 9,000. Everywhere is tough. Port a player. Port another player. They take the tower. Well coordinated by them. Really just solid play. They flood this zone. They TP'd in. There's not a lot we could do except try and clean them up after the fact. There was an invisible reload. Good block. We have a nice little core of players here off to the side looking to push back. And now we have a bunch of them occupied here, which is going to leave some others' positions open. As you can see, we have a player here defending, or attacking their side. And we have players from the middle trying to relocate there. We have 4 dead, they have 1. Plus the 2 missing. That's a 5 disadvantage currently in the active. They have 5 defending. We have 5 defending, so that's even. Lots of plays coming to the middle. PK with an invisible reload and a defense. He makes it in. Still tricky here. We're pushing him though. They're losing HP. He's almost gone. Bubble and a retreat. I can see retreat. Everyone's trying to be useful. And here comes an attack. 4, 5, 6 players coming in. Relocations need to be canceled. Didn't get canceled. This relocation didn't get canceled. A little bit sloppy. This could have been much cleaner. This player shouldn't have been there. This player probably shouldn't have been there. But this player's half HP. This player's half HP. But the problem is they have 4 players in the base, right? And they can all reinforce this. So this is a very difficult spot to defend. Because boom, there's another one. Can you clear it? Here's another one. Here's another one. We're swarming them on their base because we need a third. We really need a third position or this game is absolutely over. We're still 7,000 behind, but we're holding 3. We have to hold this for the rest of the game or we lose. And we know it, and it's risky because this is the hardest one to defend. But we clear them, and we clear them fast. This was a panic. I've been wearing a Fitbit recently, and this game got my heart rate very high. Almost to 130, I believe, maybe 134, 135. We are low, it's risky. Damage, damage, damage. Very low, very low, very low. This is not looking great for us. But we're clearing them so much faster, and they have no right getting this tower. They have no priority. And you can see the dead just pile up in their base, and we just keep denying. Deny, deny, deny. But our numbers are strong, and we start to gather the troops. Porting the players on the sides. And here's a play in the middle. Now we're defending middle, and we're defending their enemy tower. We lost the bot lane. Tons of reloads coming in. Very risky by them. Multiple rallies. Quick rallies. Attacking from all sides. It gets dangerous at this point. And you know, it depends. How many people from the base come to the middle? How many people at home stay home? There's only 3 here. This is now risky. But have they exhausted all their TPs in the bottom? TPs take forever. They're a 30-minute cooldown. You can only do 2 in a game, and the last one isn't until some of the final minutes, where it usually doesn't matter. So you pretty much only get 1 useful TP per game. We really cleaned out this side. We focus on the bottom, and we only have to hold them for 10 more minutes, right? The game is now even. We're up in points, and we're up in towers now. So the goal is just hold these 3 positions, as I believe everyone understands at this point of the game. If you hold any 3, side, middle, or 3 sides, or middle and 2 sides, it doesn't matter. You're gonna get more points than your opponent, and if you're up and you hold, you win, right? That's just simple math. So our focus is clear tower. Don't let them get it. Port them as much as possible, but just clear the tower. They're swarming around the sides. There's about 8 of them. And then down here, there's only about 3 or 4. Because most of their players from home went to middle as their play, rather than trying to get their home back. I think they should have gone back for home and then relocated from the winning positions into the middle. I think that would have been a more successful strategy for them, especially with the bonus players and the position they were currently in. However, they were a bit slow on the turn, and we're going to hold this the rest of the game. 5 more minutes, up 4,000. There's not a lot they can do. They have no priority. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people surrounding tower, and then we have 1 on the corner, right? Corner's barely even in the middle because it's longer than this one. Like, this player is much closer to the center than this player, even though they're both touching. Not by a significant margin, but by a good amount. It's noticeable. But they just have nothing left. They're getting pressured in their face. They can't go for an all-in. These 3 players aren't enough, and they're not coordinated enough to break anyone aside. And we're down to 2, and that's going to be it. I played this match. It was quite the rush. It was definitely one of the most fun games I've ever played. And I've been in some finals. I've been in some crazy games, but this game felt really, really good. I know this is a bit of a longer video. If you guys like this longer style, kind of me watching the full thing and breaking it down, let me know in the comments below, and I will catch you guys in the next one.